What up YouTube, Topaz J's back for another review, and this one is that Mac Miller MM5, and I'm giving it the yellow light because it's not all bad. Like, I enjoy a bunch of the production here, as these songs were pretty decent, but yet here's the thing that I see people talk about Mac Miller way too often, like he's some kind of lyrical mastermind, when he's not. You did. If you're going to compare him to anybody, compare him to Logic, where Logic isn't that great of a lyricist himself, but yet he has a very quality, very polished flow. Now, Mac Miller's flow isn't as polished as Logic is, but it works for him. He has his own unique identity based upon his flow. And that's really the strength of everything that he does. It's more production and flow and overall quality songs. That's where he delivers his substance. But it seems as though people are looking at this like, okay, this is the first project that Mac Miller released since he had this breakup with Ariana Grande, and then he had the DUI and all of this stuff, man. Well, here's the thing, the whole breakup with Ariana Grande, we all should know that Ariana Grande is a piece of work, you dig? Like, when she was licking the donuts and all of that stuff, you dig? You can tell she be about some nonsense. So when she came out talking so bad on Mac Miller and stuff, man, I'm like, I believe it to a degree, but yet you got your own dirt too. But people believe that this whole project is him addressing that, when not really. Like, when you look at the core skill set that Mac Miller has, the best he can do is lightly touch on it. And then he's being super ambiguous as he goes and allowing you to fill in the blank. Like, he's allowing the fans to believe that he's specifically talking about all of this when he honestly is not. He's honestly trying to just do the best songs that he can at the time, but yet there are instances where you see that it is weighing heavy on his mind. Like, take the song Small World and such, man. Like, break it down from verse to verse to verse and see exactly what he's talking about. He's saying how in verse 1, like, it's super lonely being super famous. Verse 2, he's going into all the things that he realizes that he does wrong. How he got a bad attitude, on how he's gotten super cold in his heart and all of that stuff when it's dealing with other people. How he goes and does drugs a whole bunch. And then on the third verse, he's pretty much saying that 9 times out of 10, he's always been wrong and such. How he's always been messing up, but yet he's honestly trying. Like, that's pretty much this song here. And you can tie that to him and his relationships, but yet he's not specifically talking about it though. Like, he's leading you on to believe that's what he's talking about. Well, I did like that production as it continued to evolve as it went. And then he had like some brief moments where he was saying a few bars in there, like how he said that his stroke game is so PGA. Like, that was pretty cool. The next song was Buttons, in which off of this one, the whole basic concept is how he's always moving forward. He's giving you light in how the life is when you out there in the game and all of that stuff as well, man. Especially when he's saying bars like, okay, I'm losing days like it's loose change. How he's staying busy like an escalator in a crowded mall. How he's always on the move and Medusa couldn't turn him into stone. Like, now that could be perceived as him taking a shot at Ariana Grande right there, and how he's always on the move, but again, it's too ambiguous for you to consider it to be such. And the last song, Programs, is more of his take on where the music industry is going. A song with some bounce that could be perceived as a radio single if he ever wanted it to go in that direction, but I don't feel as though this project ever had that intent. It more just came off as him throwing together some songs to put out there while his name is out there being slandered and such. Well, he is saying some things on this particular song. How he said he's always going overboard. He better swim before he drowns and such. Well, that was cool because he's overtly talking about going overboard. Like, when I'm buying something, I'm gonna buy 3 times as much as what I really need, but yet he all put it in references as in jumping overboard on like a cruise ship or on a boat or something, and he need to swim or he's gonna die. At the end of the day, man, all 3 songs have their own substance to them. They're not that bad, but yet they're not that great either. Now, this project is so brief, I'm not gonna give it like a number or anything like that. I'll say go ahead and peep it out. It's not bad, but it's not miraculous either. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.